Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Lightning Gaming. So guys, in this video I'm gonna show you the best bomber build I was able to put together in Conan Exiles. Now this build will have an insane amount of armor as well as it will give you a ton of extra hit points. And in this video I'm gonna show you exactly what armor pieces I used for this build and also all the attributes I'm using. And then of course I will also be showing you why this build is so super effective. But before I get started, if you are new to my channel, please remember to like and subscribe. But with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so first up I'm gonna start with the armor. Now guys, you will see that all of the armor pieces I will be using is gonna be heavy armor. Starting with the helmet, which will be the Godbreaker helmet. Now guys, this one have an insane amount of armor value. Like you can see over there, it's also gonna give you +7 stamina. And another thing to keep in mind is I did craft all these armor pieces with a shield, right? So that's also gonna make a big difference. Now of course with the Godbreaker helmet, it's not gonna matter if people shoot noxious gas arrows at you or anything like that, because it's a sandstorm breathing mask as well. Next up we have the Godbreaker plate. Once again, the main reason for this piece is because of that high armor value. And while you can change and switch out some of the pieces, I would definitely recommend keeping this one for the chest. Very OP piece. Next up, for the hands, we are going with the Voidforge Dragon Gauntlets, and the reason for that is because of that +48 hit points. That is also gonna be very useful, and of course these gauntlets also have a pretty high armor value, which is great. Now for the legs, I'm once again going with the Godbreaker leggings. This is gonna give the character agility weapon damage of +5. Now guys, over here you can switch this out for the leggings of Kurak, but you are gonna throw away a lot of extra armor. And of course, if you want more stamina, then the Kurak leggings is gonna be a better option, but that is a light piece of armor, so just remember that also. And then for the boots, we are going with the champion boots. Main reason for this is you don't want to be crippled if you are using a bomber build, and then of course this will also give you extra 7 stamina, which is not bad at all. So that is all the armor I'm gonna be using. Last thing I'm gonna be doing is I will be adding bulk plating to all of these pieces just to get even more armor on each one of these armor pieces. So I'm gonna go and do that. And now if I equip all this armor, you will see that I have about 1800 armor on the character, which is super high and perfect if you want to use it for a bomber build. So we are almost at 1900 armor, like you can see there above the character, super high. Now next up I'm gonna show you the attributes I will be using. Now keep in mind that for some reason I only get 59 points when I level my character up to level 60. This is a glitch that was supposed to be fixed in the latest update, and it was fixed for quite a while, but for some reason it just went back to the 59 points. But I'll still be showing you exactly what attributes you want to be choosing. First up, you are gonna go with 20 points in agility, and because we are not using bow and arrow or light or medium armor, it's not gonna matter which one you select for the first perk. I would just go with that sword in case I wanted to use arrows, but that is completely up to you. And now for the last perk, I would definitely say it's gonna be better to go with extended leap, because this is perfect if you find yourself in some tight situations. You can get out of there very quickly, and then also if you want to jump on top of walls and stuff like that, this is gonna be perfect. Next we are gonna go 20 points in vitality. For the first perk I'm gonna go with fast healer, so we can heal up as fast as possible when you are using stuff like aloe potions. Now for the final perk, this is a little bit interesting, because normally I would say go for gluten for punishment, but because we are using a bomber build, I think it might be better if you are gonna go with last stand. But once again guys, this is completely up to you. If you prefer gluten for punishment, you can always go with that, but I think for my bomber build I'm gonna be using the last stand. I think that's gonna be a little bit better, especially because we are just gonna be the bomber. And because I will be using the secret healing potion to heal up super fast if I really needed to. Okay, so once you get the 20 points in vitality, next up you are gonna go 20 points in expertise. Now for the first perk, it doesn't matter what you choose because you're not gonna be farming. You can go with either one, that's not gonna matter. And then it's not gonna work for me, but for the last perk you wanna go with Beast of Burden. The reason for that is so that you can carry as much loot as you want to without slowing down or being unable to move. Alright, so now the last thing I want to be showing you is gonna be the buffs that I'm gonna be using. Now of course you can go with agility or strength buffs if you want to do more damage with your weapons. But for me I'm gonna go with the elixir of vigor, which is gonna give my character plus 60 hit points, and then also savory jerky, which is also gonna give me another 60 hit points. So if I use both of these buffs, you will see that my character is almost on 900 hit points, which is really good, especially if you are gonna be using it as a bomber. The healing potions we are gonna be using, first up we'll be using pure aloe extract. And of course I will also be using Grey Lotus Potion. The reason for this is if you get into a situation where you need to heal up as fast as possible without waiting for the drinking animation, this is gonna be perfect. And of course, because you are using the Grey Lotus Potion, you are also gonna need some antidote to get rid of the drunk effect. Okay, so now I have everything ready. As far as the weapons go, I would say that is completely up to you, whichever you prefer. But I would normally go with the Back to Corbin if I want to go agility build, or if I want to go strength, I will just go with the Hanuman's Gada. Now even though we are using mostly agility build, the Hanuman's Gada is still gonna do a lot of damage, simply because of the high amount of health damage and armor penetration there is on this weapon, and because you are gonna be mostly bombing and not really fighting, that's not gonna matter that much. So now before I end this video, I quickly want to show you something. So because this armor we are wearing does have such a huge armor rating, and also because the character is almost on 900 hit points, you will see that even if I stand like right in the middle of these two explosive jars, you will see that still they won't be doing that much damage at all. I'm in two explosive jars and look at the damage. Now of course you can use normal pure aloe extract to heal up if there's no enemies close by, but if you need to heal up quickly, you are definitely gonna go with the Grey Lotus Potion. Like you can see there, I'm healing without waiting for the drinking animation. And then if you are gonna do that, just remember to drink some set antidote so you don't get the drunk effect. But yeah guys, that's it for this build. Let me know down in the comments what you think, what you would change, all that kind of stuff, because remember, this is only my favorite and I know a lot of you guys must be using something else. But that's about it for this video. Thank you everyone for watching. Until next time guys, cheers, see ya.